You join us once again as we are still trying to turn this nonsense around. We were able to pay some of the loan off last time, and we've got some cultivating, we've got some fertilizing and things like that to see us through. October is not the profitable month I hoped it would be. I think we're going to have to wait until November and just to pray that the game isn't going to harvest everything for me, because I am still reeling about buying that Nova or leasing that Nova and then having no harvest contracts in October at all. We are still making money. We are in a better position. I am still umming and ahhing as to whether to get the 12MT at some point, just to make the ploughing jobs a bit easier and a bit quicker. But overall, I think we're okay. If you didn't see last episode, it kind of did not go right at all. Everything kind of took its toll, and we were clawing our way back from the nethers. It ended up not being totally bad. After the last couple of episodes, it has been kind of horrendous. But we are slowly getting there and making it a bit better. I am loving this challenge and also hating it. I am realizing just how restrictive it actually is, and as a result, I'm wondering whether you guys are going to continue enjoying me just doing contracts and paying off the loan. So far, you guys do seem to be enjoying it, which is nice, but I guess we'll see. I'm certainly enjoying playing it. I stand by what I said. Also, in the last episode, I did say about a finance mod. Unfortunately, when I finished recording, I checked the mod hub and it had gone. This made me very sad, because I was really genuinely looking forward to a finance system that would make actual sense. We have had a couple of good mods come over the weekend, though. We've finally got the sell everything container that works as intended. There's been a couple of others that add sell points, but overall, this one is just unmatched. If you haven't checked it out, look for the Sell Everything container by Schultz Modding. However, we're not really going to get to use that in this playthrough for a long time. I'm not allowed to buy any buildings or productions or sell points until we've paid off the loan, and we've still got around £975,000 of that left to go. £875,000, sorry. We paid off 100,000 already. I am really, really hopeful that this is going to continue in the way that it is, and that we're going to be able to make enough money now that we're not leasing out new equipment and things, to the point where we can continually pay off money again and not have a couple of episodes where I'm unable to earn the money required. It's taken about 2 to 4 grand every month off of us, or every day off of us, which is quite a bit. But if we keep getting cultivating jobs, and to some extent ploughing jobs as well, I'm not too concerned. Right, we got that one done. We got the cultivating out of the way. Already off to a really good start. We've got so many other jobs here that we can do. We've got fertilizing, which I think we're going to do first. All these harvesting contracts look great until you realize that we don't own the equipment for them. And we've got a couple of ploughing contracts there, as well as some spraying. I think I said we were going to take the fertilizing and the spraying because we can make the most profit. But it's a big risk, because obviously you've got to keep buying the fer and the spray. I know we've got 2 tubs of the spray, so we'll probably do the fertilizing first, of which I think I've got a full container. And then we can crack on with the spraying, and hopefully that will give us enough money at the end of this to pay off some more of the loan. You see, we've completed the contract, taken the money, and we're on less than we started with because of that leasing just constantly going out. It would also help if I actually completed the contract. No? I did complete the contract. Oh, it's because it wants it spraying on 80. Right, okay, I see. Fertilizing. Fertilizing on 17, 55 and 80, and then spraying on 83 and 84. First fertilizing job underway. Interestingly enough, It looks like it could probably actually do with spraying over fertilizing, but hey, I'm not one to question. We're just going to roll with it. The AI wants what the AI wants. We are going to use our GPS and hopefully not hire somebody by mistake. Been there, done that too many times. And then we're just going to go ahead and get this fertilizing done. 2, maybe 3 passes, considering that you've got the weird bit at the top where this field spreads out. But overall, I don't think it's going to be that bad at all. Oh, it's actually following it round. The line is actually following the line of the field. That's really adaptive. Like, I don't know whether they've changed this or not, but I genuinely don't think it would have done that when the game first come out. I don't know if they've made it more adaptive or what. Certainly very cool, though. Not cool that there's a second line, which means I'm basically going to use a lot of fertilizer I don't need to finish this job off, but we will see if we can maybe get away with it just by doing the outside and leaving a slight slither in the middle, because I would really prefer to not waste that much fertilizer if I can help it. Wait and see what the game has in store. This should be a nice straight run all the way down. It's that beautiful 100%. And we've got field 55 and field 80. 55, if I remember rightly, is down the center. Then 80 is obviously over where we just were with the cultivator. Next field along. Okay, 5. Don't think I started it right at this end, so we've probably got a little bit that we can get away with. Here you go. Beautiful. Managed to get away with that perfectly. We're going to head to field 55. Get that one done as well. Here we are at field 55. Like I say, it's a small one. This one is not going to pay a huge amount of money. But hey, money is money, and we need all of the money we can get. I would love it if we could pay another 5 grand off. More, if possible, by the end of tonight's session. You'll find I do have access to this land. Thank you very much. Don't be telling me that. Don't be going to break on me. Don't need that in my life. Round. That off because I've got to line up. Biggest problem with Zielonka is there is like little trees just in the way everywhere. It's really annoying. Around the corner and we're done. Right, field 80, let's go. Here we are at field 80, not quite as small as 55, but smaller than the field, I think it was field 17 that we did, wasn't it? Line this up a little bit better. Up one way, down the other. Round and round the mulberry bush, as it were. Again, another like really thin line that I'm hoping I don't have to do. Really weird how it's like ding, ding, and then ding again. Oh, it's old grass. I was like, why does it look like somebody's ploughed it and done it with the thingy on, but they haven't. Right, there you go. All 3 fertilizing fields absolutely smashed. We've got 2 spraying contracts to do. Hoping that we've got enough spray. Only one way to find out. As I am pulling up to the shop area to unload fertilizer and fill up with herbicide, you'll notice that it's got a bit dark. I did not realize that we were already at 6 o'clock and it's already starting to get very, very dark indeed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up with herbicide and then we're going to speed up time and go from there, essentially. Is that herbicide or fertilizer? It's fertilizer. God damn it. Get gone. Right. Herbicide's over here. So yeah, we'll fill up with herbicide and then we'll call it a day and we will speed up time and see where we end up. Hopefully not losing too much money overnight. I don't think we will. Honestly, the sooner that I can get this all sort of nailed, the better. So we're going to just switch off the equipment and we were going to fast travel to the house. Really there. Yes, we're fast traveling because I'm lazy. And we're going to go until, I think 7 is sunrise, isn't it? In October? Hoping so. It's 7, 8, and then 9 in December. Yeah, we're all good. We're still at, well, we've lost a couple of grand. We're up to 14 again, which is less than ideal. So we're going to jump into our Challenger and we're going to head over to field 83 and 84, both of which are about 1.5 grand for spraying. So I think we're going to make a decent amount here. Take us back to 17. And then we'll have a look and see if any new contracts have come up overnight. And if not, we'll be doing the ploughing contracts. I think it's ploughing contracts we've got available right now. There is a cultivating, but it's only 621. There's a couple more fertilizing for another grand. And there's 2 ploughing. I think doing the 2 ploughing is going to be the way forward here. We could do the stone picking. 5 grand. But we'll get these spraying contracts out of the way first. And see where we're at. I think doing the stone picking would actually be the most beneficial out of all of those. It's not going to take us long because we do have the 9-meter wide one, but we do have the weight limit on, and I don't have a trailer that I can empty them into, and I'm not spending any more money in October. I'm not leasing it and extending that amount of time, because if we do, when I have to give certain things back, I'm going to have to lease them again, which is going to extend it for another 18 months. And I want to start buying and owning my own items so that I'm not forking out money every month when I'm trying to pay off a loan. So we're just going to have to do a few trips. Just going to have to go, empty, rinse and repeat. I'll probably empty it out first. And I've gone the wrong way because 81, 82 is here. So we've got to go all the way down and then all the way back round. Right then. Finally made it. Let's get this spraying done. Now, the nice thing about doing spraying weeds is it is really easy to see where you've been. Like with the GPS, it kind of don't need to as much, but it's still nice and satisfying seeing that ground change as you go. So in we go, on we go. And it's bugged. Wonderful. Absolutely delightful. 84 is not tracking. I wonder if 83 is. This isn't bugged. What do you mean? Yeah, no, they're both not working. Well, that's disastrous. That's actually disastrous. I don't know whether we can get it to reset here. Or if it works the same. No. Nope. It is not tracking the spraying contract for whatever reason. Space to unload. There's plenty of space to unload. What are you on about? There is space. Literally, there's tons of space to unload. What are you doing, game? So, for whatever reason, the game has decided it doesn't want to work. I'm going to fold it up. I'm going to refill it. Unfold it again. See if that'll trigger it to do what it needs to do. If that doesn't work, I'll disconnect and reconnect. It could just be that it's still thinking we're doing fertilizer. Like, it might not trigger that we got herbicide in it. Could be really dumb and really annoying, but we'll see. Nope, that's not working. It has broken on me. It's not enough that I've put all of these self-imposed rules. Now the game wants to bug out. Right. Open it again. Trying every reset. Like, the only other thing I can do is reset it. See if that works. I don't know whether it's the field that's bugged or the equipment. It's still not working, is it? Right, okay. We will empty it and then reset it and see if resetting it works. Bear with as we deal with these bugs. Alright, attempt number 2. If this doesn't work, I will probably can the series because I can't have a bug like that affecting it. We'll see. Is this going to work? You're going to start killing? Nope. No, it has bugged out on me. I can't afford for contracts to not work with a playthrough like this. So I guess this is going to be the last in the series. Coming to an abrupt end. I will probably come up with some other fun ideas, new map playthroughs, etc. But for something like this, to have one of the major sources of income for me bug out on not one but 2 fields after resetting, emptying, you know, doing everything that I can and it just not registering it at all. If I had to guess, I would say it is due to disaster damage. Because I had this happen to me on another field and it wouldn't register anything, wouldn't register seeding or anything until I ploughed it. So doing this with damage, like disaster damage on, seems to be the problem. And that is a real shame. I have really enjoyed this challenge up until this point. But what can I say? I will schedule this for Monday. So you'll be watching this on Monday. But I will be posting about it. I might as well upload it. I'll be posting about it on YouTube before then, so you'll hopefully already know. But if you've got any ideas for any maps that you'd like to see me go through, if you'd like to see me do map tours or mod breakdowns, etc., I can come up with something that will probably be a little easier to record. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Ciao, ciao.